1, 2, 3, 4! At the end of season 4, we had a little bit of a cliffhanger. I don't know, maybe kind of, sort of, I don't know. A little box behind Blaine's back. Who knows what's in the box? Blaine is getting ideas. It might have something to do with something that rhymes with Shaposal.
Gay marriage, good. It's good. It's good things. They're all happening so fast. Let's go.
Sam, not now. Sue Sylvester's up to her old tricks, being evil and mean.
It's Principal Sylvester.
5 seasons later, Sue continues to destroy the Glee Club.
This time, I'm going to get it right.
You're a monster, Sue Sylvester!
We have another season coming up here of the show. I think I told you this the last time that we sat together. Sue's probably one of my favorite characters ever on television. I just think it's just, she hasn't gotten old yet. You know, I can always see something in it, in her, that I love. Even though she's taken, you know, we've seen maybe a little softer side here and there, and a little bit. So does anything come up in the new season that is one of these faces of Sue that we haven't seen?
Yeah, well, there aren't any like about faces. I mean,
Right.
she hasn't changed her stripes. And she's in a particular position now where she is the interim principal of the school, and she has a great deal of interest in making that a permanent position. So she has to work with the people. She has to work with Will, and she has to work with Nene Leakes, who's now the head of the Cheerios, and to make them winners so that she can prove she's worthy of being the permanent principal. So although I'm sure she'll be ruling with an iron fist, she needs to work with people too. So I think there's kind of a maturing of Sue going on.
Is it just kind of now second nature, this character to you?
Yes.
I mean, is it just something that just feels like
Feels
so organic?
Great. Yeah, I put on the tracksuit and I just feel great. I love from the beginning. I loved putting on the clothes of this character. Yeah.
I actually looked for a tracksuit last Halloween.
Did
I
you?
was going to be Sue for my wife said, "You're out of your mind." And we went and tried on tracksuits, but it just, I guess since I didn't have like a blonde little wig or
I'm
something,
sure you looked adorable.
I couldn't make it work, you know. And
well,
I
it's Halloween. You're not supposed to make it.
yeah,
You're
I
supposed
finally
to look ridiculous.
Yeah, I finally went back to pirate, which is
Yeah,
my default.
I used to be a pirate too a lot for Halloween.
Halloween a big holiday for you?
Not really. I don't. You know, for someone who's an actor and likes to put on the clothes of other people. As a kid, I did not like it. I did not like dressing up. I was afraid I'd get to school and I'd be the only one dressed up. My mom used to make me these cute little outfits, and I would want a store-bought one instead. Yeah, I just didn't want to stick out. Isn't that weird? Now I want to stick out all the time. Look at me.
Do we get a Halloween episode this year?
I don't know. We had a Halloween episode a couple of years ago where we did the Rocky Horror.
Right, right.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll
It was
do
a really good episode.
Yeah, yeah, that was good.
So, are you just amazed that the show continues to be such a big deal, and the fan base, it seems like it just keeps growing?
Yeah, it's been a joy, and I think that speaks to the power of music. And the premise of this show is, you know, we will celebrate you for who you are. That which you might be mocked for out in the world, you come into this Glee Club and we have your back. And I think that in a way we're all still in high school, and we gravitate towards that. And we want to be accepted for who we really are, the truth of who we are. And the Glee Club sees it as your gift, you know. And I think it's a great thing for kids. It's also, I mean, I think that's why a lot of adults watch the show.
I think high school is something that, whether you're in high school right now or watching Glee, or high school was 30 years ago and you watch Glee, you can always identify with the hallways, with the locker, with that teacher.
Remember it. It burns, you know, in our consciousness. The images in our consciousness of the whole high school experience. I know a lot of. I dream about being in high school. It was kind of.
Was it a good experience?
You know, just like everybody's high school experience, it was very mixed. Very mixed.
And you said music, obviously, is such a big part of the show. And I read somewhere that it's like they put out this study that said that the music that you will love for the rest of your life happens between high school and about 10 years after. It's like that decade that includes high school and just after high school and maybe college.
My Pandora is Fleetwood Mac, and it gives me everything I want. You start with one genre, one band,
right,
and then it spreads out from there for you. So I listen to, all the time, I end up listening to late 70s, early 80s music, and that, of course, is when I was in high school and early part of college. So yes, that's the music. I still love it.
I'm such a huge Lindsey Buckingham fan.
Oh, he's amazing.
He put out this little record, and I think he put it out on his own label. It just came out, and he did
recently.
And he did a
really?
very small club tour.
Oh wow.
It sounds like outtakes, like you're waiting for Stevie Nicks to come in.
Yeah, right,
Because
yeah.
he got away from that for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Fleetwood Mac
I
fan,
am.
track it down.
Okay.
It's just something. It's on iTunes, yeah, and it's
Okay.
just that great finger picking and
he
that
is such a
voice.
wonderful guitarist.
There's also a band, and I know we're getting way off of here,
Uh-huh.
but it sounds like a young Stevie and Lindsey singing. They're called the Bell Brigade.
Bell Brigade, B-E-L-L.
Bell Brigade.
Okay.
I mean, you can put it on, and it's just awesome.
Okay.
They're going to wrap me right now, so I'm
Okay.
going to say thank you very much,
you. I
and
appreciate
good luck with the season, and I
Thank
hope
you.
it's just another big success for you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.